This run is going to be a Killer7 Pacifist Run where I go through the game killing as few enemies as possible, only killing either mandatory enemies or enemies for blood. And this is not a real speedrun or real category, this is a challenge run. And I actually did this challenge run a few times before I actually ever started really true speedrunning. This taught me a lot about how the game worked, a lot of basics, a lot of incidenter stuff, what you actually need to get through chapters, stuff like that. And I wanted to revisit it because, one, it's fun, and two, I have a horribly outdated segmented run of this on YouTube, so I'm going to be doing this entire run in one sitting. Technically, it's not going to be a single segment because I will be saving quite a bit, and we'll most likely have to reload at least once, if not several times, especially at one part in Cloudman. We'll get there when we get there. So I have the timer for fun and also curiosity. My estimated kill count is 38. It should not vary at all from that. If there's a way to get fewer than that, I will be surprised if I somehow manage to get it here, but the route to this is sort of set. It's not fully optimized, but I basically know what I have to kill and what I don't. But enough with the long-winded introduction. Let's actually begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I haven't actually thought about how long this will be. I have a basic estimate for any sort of run of this game of at least 3 hours, give or take 15, depending on the category you're trying to do. But I've never actually thought of exactly what, like even lower than, or an even more specific ballpark estimate, rather than just 3 hours. I expected maybe like 310, 315. Unfortunately, Angel is pretty basic. It's more or less a speedrun route. There's only one room where I don't mock speed where I normally would. I deliberately don't mock speed, and then I think I can't mock speed in Vinculum Gate because I just don't have enough blood. But the majority, like 95% of this chapter will basically be the same old sweats. That's one kill. Wow, my aim is not great today. And that's 2 kills. Duplicator is a kill. Game counts duplicators as kills. One thing about Angel is that we use Con. The majority of it, and you have Con from the get-go, you don't need to unlock him. Whereas in the next chapter, Sunset 1, the speedrun you would normally use Con, but we can't unlock him. Which makes that chapter very different. A few chapters are like that. Where you can't use the character you normally would use at all times, or much of the time in a speedrun. And those in turn end up being the more interesting ones, anyway.
Dangerous.
Also, one reason why I'm doing a pacifist run as opposed to a full speedrun is because my controller is a bit wonky. The joystick doesn't quite work like it should, so... This is one way, essentially, to go fast in this game. But without it there being the pressure of a speedrun and needing everything to be 100%. How many times am I gonna have to kill Kess? Alas, I cannot kill Kess as much as I want to. I mean, technically he's already dead, but welcome, Empty Town. Here's hoping PC Killer7 lets you skip him. Okay, so in a speed run, we would shoot the micro, obviously. We're not going to do that now. But you get enough blood from the Camellia where it basically doesn't matter. As far as just progressing through the level. I can't wait for PC Killer7 release, so a whole new generation of gamers will be able to experience the wonderfulness that is lighting candles, and the game treating it like it's supposed to be some sort of hard puzzle.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I've already told myself I'm gonna buy it like immediately when it comes out. I'm generally one to wait to buy games. Oftentimes because, well, they're 95% of the time it's gonna go on sale at some point. At least when it comes to PC stuff. But for Killer7, nope, that's gonna happen first. That has to happen. I have to have it immediately when I can. And same thing with the silver case games as well. I got those as soon as I possibly could. Heck, in the case of the first silver case, I got the limited run release, so... Naturally, I would get it as soon as I got the Steam key. Okay, so this is the one part where I do something different from a speedrun. I'm not gonna mock speed here. Whereas in a speedrun, it's a bit faster to do so. Yeah, I didn't get the 25th Ward one, if only because it's on PS4. And I sort of have a thing about buying games for systems I don't intend on owning. Yeah, I've been tempted, though. I'm still tempted. It was on sale for a bit, too, but I managed to relent. But it did look pretty slick. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's so nice. But I'm the kind of person where if it's a game, I'm gonna want to play it in some capacity. Like, very rarely, I could make an exception. I can think of exceptions I would make for buying games just for the sake of collecting, but I don't know. I guess that would be one of the exceptions if I'm pushed enough. But yeah, I'm just iffy on that. Like, I own PS2 Killer7, which is nice, you know, to have as a collector and as a fan of a Killer7, but it's also a matter of it's something that I play. I've done runs, I've done a lot of things with PS2 Killer7. Likewise, I want Japanese PS2 Killer7, which is one, that's a mouthful to say, and two, I still want to play it. It'd be a fun novelty, but I'll find a way to play it. Own it. Once I bought a game for a system I didn't own, but it was for a system that I was intending on owning. It was the game Bully. I was gonna get a PS2 later, so...
Dangerous.
So I was like, well, I was able to get it cheap then. Oh no. First time I messed that up in a while. Bully indeed. Yeah, exactly. Again, I'd still be tempted. If I ever saw the PS4 version really cheap, I'd still be tempted. I don't know. That'd be something. I didn't mean to play Bully casually on stream. The PS2 version specifically. I do own the PC version, but I only bought it because it was really cheap on a Steam sale and it came with the soundtrack, so I was like, okay, why not? But that version is notoriously buggy. And I have no more blood to mock speed, but it worked out because this is such a short haul, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the first chapter does not show off the nuances, the unique features of or any unique routing of the Pacifist Run. But Sunset 2, or Sunset in general, will be a bit different. Welcome, Kid Comrade. Yeah, it's all so slick, but... Oh, hi Danny, welcome. Thank you for actually telling me who you are, because... in more than one case, it's taken me, like, weeks to figure out who certain people are, like, use different usernames on various sites. But thank you for me not having to go through that yet again. Welcome, Health Scouts. Yep. More than likely I will. I don't think I'm gonna stream my first playthrough of it, but I'll probably just plow through it in one day, knowing myself, and then the next day I'll just semi-casually play through it and then work out some speedrun stuff. But no matter what, I'm gonna speedrun the PC version eventually. Whether it's gonna replace the GameCube version as the main version, so to speak, for speedruns, I don't know, but speedrunning will happen in some capacity. I mean, as long as people know, tell people, or it's somewhere there's no confusion. I mean, you can change your Twitch name too. That is a feature. If you're so inclined. Considering my online handle is just my real name with the letters VG after it, it's pretty easy to maintain my identity online, I'd say. Oh yes, dude. Okay, that's the most I'm gonna try and do the fast strat, because that's really annoying now. I think that counts as a kill. It gets a little ambiguous. We get to the end here. I'll explain why when we actually see the kill counter. It's 1636 Angel, considering the nature of this run. That's not actually too bad of an Angel time. Not that I'm looking at that, but still. Oh, and look at this. 5 kills. Okay, so you can see in the sidebar, right, it says the kill counter is wonky. But what I mean by that is it's really strange in that it seemingly doesn't count certain kills, or in Angel's case, it's really hard to tell what is counting as a kill. So in Angel, I killed the Camellia, the Duplicator, and the Speed Smile. That's pretty obvious. I killed the Angel, which in theory is a 4th kill, but then the 5th kill, I'm not sure if that's just the very end shot of Kun Lan, or if it's counting the Angel phases, like the different Angel phases as one separate kill. I don't really get it. It would be interesting to go into RAM Watch and see what the game is counting as kills. Although most chapters have the issue where it's not counting all of the kills you would think it would. In Angel, it's seemingly adding a kill, so you have to figure out what it's counting. Sunset, at least Sunset 1 is going to look very different. Pull it slightly below right. Boy, was Zaru here. In a normal run, I would just tank these dudes as mask, but just for the sake of a few extra tanks later, I'm gonna dodge roll them. Aren't you, controller? I'm gonna wait for the micro to run by. And because I don't shoot the micro, I don't have access to con. So half of this chapter is gonna be Coyote, and half of it is going to be Goshen Talk. How's it going? Get sleepy? Good. I've got a lot done today. Here's some things that mostly don't matter. Watched some anime, took a nap, read some comics, then started streaming. Overall, not bad of a day. Okay, I really dislike this oncoming smile, simply because I just find it very difficult to dodge roll them without scanning, even in a speedrun. Yeah, it's actually a major part of speedrunning, and it's a huge part of this run. You can do it with most characters. You can't really do it all that well with Kaede. Like, you can do that, you can sort of do that thing where you sort of wait for them to run up to you with your back turned, as Garcian. But most characters can do it. Kaede really can't at all, unfortunately. Garcian can't really do it well, but he can do that sort of waiting strat. You can actually dodge. We call it dodge rolling, by the way. You can actually dodge roll backsides, and I've done it before. And I will do it in this run, for that matter. I've done it as Coyote. Like it's a major part of speedrunning this game. Oh, this camera angle's terrible. Oh, that was way too close. I mean, you're not the first person to be surprised. You're not the first person I've seen whose mind has been blown with this knowledge. Also, we just finished my favorite puzzle in the game, by the way. Use the water ring to fill up the vase, to make the painting on the other side of the room turn around, to get the odd engraving to open the door later. That to me is the best puzzle in the game. The explosion even boosts us a bit. But alas, damage boosting is not really a thing in this game. Not really useful at all. And for those keeping track at home, I've only done one kill in Sunset Part 1 so far. Just the initial Camellia. Yo, Poik, how's it going? Hey, the past. Good. Things are good. Had a mostly good, unproductive day. Watching anime and reading comic books. Now I'm playing one of my favorite games. So can't complain too much. I guess it's productive in that I'm actually doing things as opposed to just wasting away. Not wasting away, but just constantly refreshing on Twitter. Gosh, this part feels weird as mask. You know, naturally go through somebody's feed and... Dude! I did have problems with that in practice. I'm gonna heal. It's not really a big deal if I get hit there. I have so much blood, it does not really matter at all. Obelias, welcome. Been a good day. Yeah. See, the chances of me dying in this particular part are basically slim to none. I have so much blood. mask can tank so much. In fact, I'm feeling really lazy right now. I'm not gonna... I mean, I guess I could tank everything here, but let's not be that lazy. I'll tank the next two enemies after this one. Up, up. Aren't you controller? The up direction is not working right on this joystick, so... Okay, I'll pretend like I know that is Boy. I was actually thinking of getting back into No More Heroes 1 running. Just so, you know, I don't have to use my GameCube controller, using a game that doesn't use a GameCube controller, essentially. I could buy a new one, but I don't feel like spending that money right now. Wait, turn to Coyote, I don't need mask anymore. Coyote runs faster. Also, Nintendo is making, because people can seemingly never let go of the GameCube controller for Smash, they're making new ones for the new Smash, so I may wait out for that too. But we'll see on my mood. I might just find a good enough used one at a used game store or something. Is the GameCube controller that great? No. I say this as a person who does like the GameCube controller a lot. The GameCube itself is a system that very impactful to my adolescence, shaping my taste. But even when I saw the announcement of you can use your GameCube controllers, even I groaned. It's like, gosh, the GameCube needs to die. I'm not sure what it says when it legitimately cannot let go. Like, for certain games, it's like, this game, it's like, it works phenomenally. A lot of games, it doesn't. And I just don't understand the inability to let go of it. But, anyway. Neither here nor there. I most likely will not try to use the GameCube controller for the new Smash. But at least if it gets a couple new GameCube controllers on the market, I may or may not buy one just for actual GameCube games. Oh, and that Phantom Smile, also a kill. So 2 kills so far. At least confirmed kills. Ah, dang. Excuse me? I actually have 2 wave birds. They're really beat up, though. And, I think one of them Like the signal drops out every now and again. Like when you're using it. I'm not sure if that's just an issue with dongle or the Waybird or I don't know. The analog sticks are actually better for it than the current controller I'm using, but in turn, I don't really use them much anymore. So naturally, their analog sticks are not going to be beat up with an analog compared against an analog stick that I use like constantly. Also, this is really cruel in that, as far as we know, it's impossible to beat Julia's mask even on normal. And I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. It's a very cruel thing of them to do. Did I try? Oh, we go. Oh. And it's 51. Anyway, I did try. I literally have a save file specifically set up with mask, completely powered, as in level 5 and all stats, ready to fight Julia, and I still have not beaten Julia as mask yet. I've gotten close, like within one shot. So, trust me, I have tried. I will keep trying. I got the 51? Oh, some shots missed on you. So that should count as a kill. The kill counter doesn't appear until the end of multi-part chapters. Also, did they announce if the Wii U GameCube controller adapter is gonna... Wait, does it work on Switch? I feel like I read somewhere that it did, but... Did they confirm? Okay. Okay, they did confirm it. And again, I'm still really mixed on the inability for the GameCube controller to die, but... I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna save here because... Whoops. Because the beginning of Sunset 2 here is really killer on Pacifist. If you're not careful. Confirm my face, yes. Well, first I should probably switch to the guy. I'm gonna actually wait, no. I don't know. I'll just stick as 7, keep the route the same. I don't want to mess up my muscle memory. I mean, that's true, but you never know. I wouldn't put it past them to just not let you use that Wii U adapter and make you buy a new one. Okay, so I need to dodge roll every enemy. Not necessarily the hardest thing, but it's... You mess up one, you are potentially vulnerable to the next one if they're too close. Really close. I probably should have scanned him. And others are really difficult to dodge roll, so see if I can. Oh, nice. Go farther. Dude, nice. We avoid the micro. We don't get stuck in dice for an hour. Okay, 4 tries. Not too bad. Well, thank you for the host, AJ. Appreciate it. How are you? Here's the thing, though. In order to remove any ambiguity, I'm basing this on the kill counter. That's an explicit rule set. That's how I'm defining it. So even if yes, I'm technically baiting them to die, the game doesn't count it that way. Although it does result in murky situations where I'm seemingly killing it more than the game seems to count, but still. Oh! Yep, that's a reset. And that's why I saved. If I mess that up, I need him for blood. I should have gotten a bit closer. That's my first reset of the day. I guarantee it won't be the last. I should have gotten closer. I knew my position was too far, but I thought I could make it work, but no. Dang, with that 4th try dice, that was not a bad dice roll. Under 5 is normally okay in my book. And I'm gonna remember to scan the smile next to the lock, so I don't in that dicey situation before. That scan him? I don't think I scanned him. Sunset 2 is actually pretty similar to a normal speedrun route, but I have to fight Karachi and Yakiba as Kevin, which is something. Not the hardest thing I've done, but still not ideal. I can't believe I'm actually dodge rolling another Smiles. Yeah, my dodge rolling is good right now. Oh, 3, even better. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna get closer to the Smile. I think I might go for the critical kill, but if I wait too long, it potentially might up, so. I also worry about getting too close and it might make him run away, but I can potentially make that work too. There we go. You still collect blood while paused. At least in the GameCube version, you don't in the PS2 version. But in the GameCube version, you can use that here. Hey GBG, thanks for the host. How are you? That's one kill in Sunset Part 2. I'm able to run past the mother here. Whoops. Muscle memory. You failed me. I potentially could have tanked that mother there, but I also need to. I would need to heal later for safety. I figure it's just better. Just use the blood itself. Go invisible. No matter what, I'm gonna have to spend a blood. Spend a vial of blood dealing with that mother out of the way. Very nice. I actually saw you super excited when you passed your test. So congratulations. Happy for you. I should have 2 vials, right? Oh, 3 vials, huh? Note to self, learn to count, but that's a good amount. That's right. Eh, not the best luck, but enough, I guess. Ah, tell me about it. I've been there. Oh, and for the record, you actually can dodge roll the Vinculum Gate Smiles here. But the catch is that if you do that, the door behind them will still be locked. They have to be killed. So I have to kill this backside here. Otherwise, this door would not be open. That's one kill for you. So 3 confirmed kills, as far as we know, in Sunset 1, and then 2 kills so far in Sunset 2. 5 kills total. At least as far as we can tell. I know what the kill count is going to be. But I don't want to spoil it just yet. I don't want to spoil it at all, really. I've mentioned the numbers before, but I don't want to do it in the run itself. Especially since I do plan on exporting this to YouTube, and I don't want to spoil it for them either. That was bad menu movement. Should have gone down instead of up twice. Whatever. Okay, this is a kill. I think. Yeah, they haven't really, aside from the initial release and a few scant details around that time on Twitter, they haven't said or shown anything else. But more Killer7 is the best. Better than no Killer7. More Killer7 the better. So somebody is going to just replace all the characters with some mean characters, right? That's gonna happen no matter what, right? Hey, Simna. Welcome. Ten years, fall, 2018. Same. Ready for hundreds of voice packs to. Oh, by the way, when I say meme characters, I mean the chances of somebody modding Shrek into the game are basically 110%. I fully expect that to happen. Because the internet. Dude, what I want is actually more than even a Killer7 level editor. I want actually a Silvercase level editor. I think you can do so much more with that narratively, with like ROM hacks and making your own stories. Nice. Nope. No. There you go. One harmony mode, that'd be something. Yeah, a lot of it's still up in the air. I'm just waiting for more details. On you. First phase is not bad. Second phase is the hard part. Aren't you? I'm just hoping it's easy to put in codes. So you can run a code and use Young Harmon, Rolled Harmon Wrath. There we go. I am mad. It's not just the JP code though. That code, the vial code works on a US version. It works on all versions as far as I know. Works on the PS2 version too. Nope. All of my practice saves for Killer 8 on the US version use it. I also have the same saves set up with the code on my US PS2 copy. Nice! One more shot. I'm assuming JP PS2 has it. Well, that's the one copy of the game I still want to buy. Still need to buy, I think. I need to have it. Aren't you? That wasn't good. PAL versions I've seen, not really anything too special about them. Limited footage I've seen. I'm not too concerned about the PAL version. Aim is not good right now, but this fight can either go really nicely or really poorly when you're anybody but Kaede. Oh, that was almost it, dude. I am wondering if there are other, like, minor revisions, like, say there's a GameCube 1.1, 1.2, I really doubt that. Ah, aim. Aren't you? There we go. Not the best fight, but I did at least. Alright, so take your guess at what the kill count is going to be. I know what it's going to be, but... Take your guess. Hey, Ness Bloody Sunday. Welcome. There you go. 6 kills between Sunset Part 1 and 2. Now, for this one, it's not counting something because in Sunset Part 1, I killed a Camellia, a Phantom, and then Julia. In this chapter, Part 2, I killed... yes, why not? In Part 2, I killed a Camellia, a Backside, Jean de Paul, and Akiba and a Kurahashi. So, I'm thinking they count Kurahashi and Akiba as one. But if you count all that together, it doesn't count something. It should be 7 kills, but it doesn't count 1. Yeah, but in that case, if it's not counting Jean de Paul and Julia, that means that would only be 5 kills, unless it's counting Kurahashi and Akiba as 2 themselves. It's really ambiguous for some reason. It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3. I've mentioned this before, where if you kill an enemy by shooting an explosive barrel next to them and they burn to a crisp, it doesn't count to your kill count, which doesn't make any sense. There's like one of these, it's not counting something for some reason. Heck, I think Cloudman might be the only chapter that isn't ambiguous at all. Also, I am getting the stamina ring. It's going to be very useful in later chapters. Do those enemies respawn if you enter? I don't actually know. Could be something to test. I see what you're getting at. It might potentially be faster. Switch to Coyote immediately because he's faster. I'm gonna kill the smiles like I would normally, but then I will test that thing right now, Simna. That's very easy to test. I don't need the stamina ring now, though. It's useful for later chapters, not on Cloud Menace. Huh. That would be something. So I need to kill these guys. I need enough tokens. But I only killed 10. In a speedrun I would kill 16 of these guys total. I'm gonna kill 4 here. Also, this is a little known fact, but if you kill an Almeida Smile not by hitting its weak spot, as in, say, you lower its HP through sniping off its arms and legs, you still get the token. It's as long as they die by your hand. Not just a critical spot. And I think presumably Mask. Never really use Mask in this chapter in a run, and you only really use them for that one that gets stamina ring. The Telefrag, I like it. Okay, so let me re-enter this room. Catchphrase intensifies. That's disappointing. That would have been a really nifty strat. I'm really dead now, actually. Oh, I'm gonna kill you instead. Okay, so those are 10. So the only 10 Almeida kills I'm allotted. Killer Run. Fortunately, Almeida Smiles give you blood, so blood is basically a non-issue. They give you a good amount of blood. Yeah, the Cloudman route in a speedrun is pretty... No? Good idea. Cloudman route in a speedrun is pretty solid. I'm basically using the speedrun route, except I'm not killing as many Almeidas. And also, I came up with something just now. Because I don't use Coyote anywhere else. Why not use it for a tank? So this is the only duplicator in the game that you can destroy. Not counting as a kill. Just by running into it. I don't know why. It's really strange. I wish you could do that with the rest, to be honest. Goes Cloudman, how are you? Because I do need to tank some stuff later as Coyote, so why not just save him one? Came up with that just now. Technically slower because Coyote runs faster, but yeah, it might save a heal. Either way, we're not going for a fully optimized run here. Okay, so here's something after the hustle puzzle I need to save. Because there's no guarantee that the figurine machine will give me 10 out of 10 figurines. It's really fortunate that there's an actual save room right before it. So we'll see how many times I have to reset. Maybe I'll get lucky. I severely doubt that I will get it first try, but if I do, that'll make me very happy. I think we get hit by one. Yep. Alright, so. Take your bets. Will I get this? How many tries will it take? Oh, yep. Reset one here. This is one of the few bits of luck in a run. I hope we don't get the 51 reset. That would be tragic. If somewhat funny. Yeah, basically. It's why we kill 16. 16 in a speed run, I think, is the best number. I've never lost a run. I've gotten close. I think I got over 6 duplicate, like more than 6 duplicates rather, in practice, but never in a run, an actual run where I failed. 16, but yeah, with 10 doesn't. Yeah, you have to get perfect luck. I'm pretty sure that the slot machine is stacked in your favor, but even then, no guarantee you're gonna get 10 out of 10 every time. Oh, oh no! Oh, it was the last one. A darn you game. It was so close. I thought it was it. I don't know what the odds actually are. I just cross my fingers and hope that they're in my favor. That would be weird. That'd be very convoluted. I'd almost like to see that. But you can't actually get Almeida Smiles on the ground, though. Counterattack. As Garcian. Like, he has a down attack, but not a real counterattack. Counterattack only run. Be interesting. It'd be tedious, though, unless you were on Killer 8. Get the serum code. But then you'd be on Killer 8. Counter blast down, fair. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, game. You did this to me, game. Game is doing it to me right now. Twice in a row, got to 9. 10th one is a duplicate. That is cool. Fortunately, this is the only real bit where I have to reset or else I can't go on. The other saves are based. The other saves I will do in this and have done have been for safety. This one is a mandatory one unless I want to risk, getting an hour into a run and have to reset because of luck. The weird clicking noise. Okay. Take a picture. That was my third try. Fourth one here. Dang. It has to be like stacked in your favor in some way. I just don't know how. Like, maybe if I looked at the statistics of it all, like looking at multiple runs and doing the slot machine. Game? Thank you. Yo, Nate, how's it going, man? That was, took 4 tries. Get the 10 figurines there. Not great, but not the best. I imagine you're happy that you have internet again, Nate. Oh, and the stamina ring grants you 1 extra tank per persona. So normally, Coyote can only tank 2 hits, he dies on the 3rd. Coyote can now tank 3 hits. He dies on the 4th. Only temporary? Dang. Just that I don't want to jinx myself later, I'm actually gonna... No, not tank that guy. Somebody make reproduction of these posters so I can hang them on my wall. Hello, Ren dude, welcome. Going. not even gonna bother to dodge roll this guy because he's at a really terrible angle. In theory, I could tank all of them, but I want at least tank one. And alas, I could not. Ah. Thought I could, but I can't. I know it's possible, it wasn't mandatory there, but I want to see if I could. It's really difficult to dodge roll backsides as Coyote. It's very easy as on. Yeah, technically yes. Based on the kill counter, there's some ambiguity there. I haven't died, but I did have to reset when I missed the Camellia on Sunset too. I did save. I'm saving for safety a lot. Stuff like that. So no deaths, but I did have a reset. Killed it, dang. Rip the validity of this run, man. And this is the same old strat, just modified to wait a little longer. Walk in the same spot. Yep. His afro is you. Alright, well thanks for dropping by, Simba. I'll catch you later. Am I gonna use Simna's route for the duplicator? Technically yes. I mean, we were talking, that's what gave him the idea to test it out. I was using mass to begin with, and we're both wondering, hey, is that faster? Yes, Rip Almeida.
The name's Andre Almeida.
I instinctively went thinking to reach out to. Okay, so this is the one chapter in the game where the kill counter is not all weird. I kill 10 Almeidas, I kill Almeida himself, that's 11 kills. It's the highest kill count in the game. And the only one that I can confirm every single kill. So encounter is tough. Particularly part 1. Part 2 isn't that bad. So I did practice it a bit, but I did practice this entire run, but I did practice at least the opening bit a few times. So we shall see how it'll pan out. But I will make a save early in the chapter. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. Kill confirmed. Dang. I do like it when my kills are confirmed. Am I gonna level? Yeah, I'm gonna level Mask. You still, based on what I kill, you still get enough blood to upgrade Mask to level 3 range, and then level 3 power, level 2 range, and then I throw some extra blood, because you don't have enough to upgrade level 3 range or level 4 power. I throw some extra blood to, I think, Waver? while Cloudman was mostly the same basic route, you would see a speedrun encounter. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be parts of it are gonna be a little tough. Although this is actually the one chapter that's massively different. The other chapters, I mean, compared to my previous Pacifist Run that I have on YouTube, this one's gonna be massively different because back then I didn't think it was possible to get through this chapter without killing someone, so what I did was I actually let Mask die at a given point so I could revive him just so I wouldn't have to kill more enemies. But I've actually managed to work around that. It was interesting for what it was, but it was also really slow, and I'm glad I don't have to do that now. Yeah, Encounter 2 isn't bad at all, it's really easy. Alter Ego is gonna be awful. I guarantee you. I am actually gonna save midway through Alter Ego. Because it's just that bad. The rest of these chapters I'm saving right at the beginning. In the case of Cloudman, I had to save partway through, but that was only because I had to reset. Alter Ego is far, far worse. Hey, that part didn't give me a heart attack like it normally does. Yay, practice. Oh, yeah, basically. Yeah, because it gives a good amount of blood. It gives 7. It's a really good amount. Nothing else I could kill before that. Not just for everything, Nate. I'm using 7 vials for this entire chapter. Some for healing, yes. Also, I'm waiting for the protector to get closer, using him as a cue for the other guy. But I need this guy. I need to tank him very closely because these guys pop up, and if I wait, if I basically just run straight into him, I would get hit by those 2 smiles. I just need to wait it out. Got my pass string here. Indeed. Nate, can you guess what the kill count is? Or what it'll be at the end of a entire chapter? I think that's nutty. That's not good. Not that low, but you're not that far off. It is really low. I'm not gonna say it if you get it, but it is low. Because I just want you to mull over this for a second. I think I messed up. I was supposed to dodge roll 1, but I haven't. Dodged enough leeway. All I'm gonna say is that yes, you're getting warmer, Nate. But I'm not gonna say it out loud. Just to keep a surprise. We're gonna get the awful camera angle here. Get that angle, dude. This is such a bad angle. Yeah, this game has, for a speedrun, some pretty good movement. Like, for being an on-rails game, there's some nice tech. Not the deepest speedrun, but enough where you won't get bored for much of it. I think I made Mask die in my previous route. I run years ago. I had Mask die at this point. And then I would make Garcian revive him. And in turn that would give me more tanks. I don't need to do that at all now, fortunately. Well, maybe the reason why maybe I was supposed to turn into a Khan or something, as opposed to Coyote there. In the, that one section. Oh, well, that's not a big deal. I can make it out. I don't have this route written down. I have to just I have it in my head. Oh, wait. Yeah, those are the... I'm pretty sure those are the kills. I'm not sure what it's counting, though. Okay, so I am actually gonna heal. Oh, I forgot to re-equip the stamina ring. That was bad. I need to keep one minimum, but I think I'm okay. My blood route's a little off now. Really, the hardest part is just the very opening. Yeah, there's only one questionable thing. It's not counting at some one kill, but yeah, it's actually what the game counts. It's only 6. When we get to Alter Ego, your mind will be blown. It's gonna be really hard though. Assuming it doesn't chip away at my sanity enough. I'm looking forward to beating Alter Ego and seeing that kill count. Also, the reason why I healed Mask all the way is not just because I'm tanking a lot of hits enemies here, but also in case Ayami goes poorly. I could have maybe waited, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. My blood rout's already somewhat cute, so... I should have... Why did I turn back to Kong? I was busy thinking about something else. The later part of the run. Oh well. Yeah, the Swiss cheese counts as a smile. That'd be funny. Next pass, I'm probably gonna get some water real quick. I've been talking a lot. There's a lot to explain in this run. And this is one of those runs I'm naturally gonna post on YouTube, so I am just throwing in more exposition just for that. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Yeah, the ceramic smile can kill you. If you just sit there and not look at it, essentially, to make it run away, it can run into you. It's happened to me in runs. I've lost runs to the ceramic. Was it there for that, Nate? Which marathon was it? 5. Okay, a little bit slow. But I didn't have to reload. Green Hats. Oh yeah, I think it was there for some. Right. I think it was there for commentary, wasn't I? The boat's done so many runs, they all blend together now. That's a kill for you. I still find it really strange that the game gives you the demon gun, and this chapter is essentially a Dan-centric one in terms of the enemy, but you don't actually need Dan to beat Encounter 1. It's weird. There is a duplicator in this chapter, but it's totally optional. You would need Dan to kill that, but since you don't need to kill it to beat this chapter, there's really no point. And the enemies disappear when you get on these stairs. Oh, whoops. One dodge will come in. I still have 2 tanks on. Presumably because I was supposed to at least use one that I used Coyote for, but whatever. I'm not gonna die now, so. But you need to make sure to save 1 vial just for them. In fact, I think this is the only real vial you need to use to actually beat the chapter. As far as abilities go, the rest I've used killing. Stimna strat, mash, D, hold A, hold left. Yeah, that is Stimna. Ayami, I'm probably not gonna have too much trouble on Ayami. Oh, did I say mash C? I meant hold. Wait, oh yeah, I think I matched Z. Yeah. See, not enough for level 4, but enough to get range a bit of a boost. I know the rest of the waiver.
Okay.
Mash C, hold left. Okay. We still need like a master document, not just scattered clips and stuff on the Discord, but just a master document of all of the instant enters, minor details like that, so we don't need to go digging. Dude. 2, 2, 1. 2 kills so far. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your earlier question. I was looking at my phone real quick. Yes, 2 kills so far. That was my fault. I was quickly looking at my phone. Yep, and that's the 3rd. I'm gonna get water in this next conversation. Oh, you be right back? I'm gonna be right back. What a coincidence. Where did Cairo face here? Oh, hey Lane, thanks for the host. How are you? And welcome Lane's viewers. Replace water with beer. How about a nope to that? Normally I'd have blood to use some charge shots, but because I messed up the blood route earlier, I don't have any. And it still only took 3 shots at level 3 power. So. And that wasn't... wasn't too much of a big deal at all, and probably should have known better to not use all of that blood for healing, but... yeah, easy peasy, really. Do I look like? I am gonna save at the beginning of Encounter 2. It's not a difficult chapter, but just to make sure nothing goes wrong. In a speedrun, generally there are very few things where you can just flat out end your run, but if I just mess up my dodge rolls, and it can happen. In a Pacifist Run, I'm basically dead. I can't make up. I can't like kill an enemy and suddenly take another kill away. I'm gonna save just to be extra safe. I don't think I'll need it here, but you never know. Like I saved before Sunset 1, and I didn't need the save there, but glad I had it in case I needed it. I needed it for Sunset 2. Oh, not that. But so far, for those keeping track, I've killed the Micro, the Ceramic, and the Mithril. Ayami technically isn't dead, but she counts as something, I guess. Are the stamina ring or the fire ring on? This guy's in a terrible, by the way. Yes, yes, I did. For his precious blood. Oh, that was a really terrible angle, but I made it work. I'm actually really happy right now. I managed to get through this without any hits whatsoever. I won't need Dan until like the very, very end. But still, it's nice. Oh, you. How do I read tweets on Twitch? DTT smile, I like it. Did I switch back to Stamina Ring? I just switched back to Stamina. I don't need this Kevin, but yeah, I don't need this Kevin though. Feel good to equip it earlier, I guess. Yeah, Encounter 2 is a breeze compared to Encounter 1. You just say that in general, not just for Pacifist Run, but even in a speedrun, it's not bad at all. You don't even need Mach speed to run past that one. Just questioning. Doesn't really matter which one does it, but I could use Con for something like. Almost use a vial. I need to keep 3 because we need a collateral shot later. My aim isn't quite sharp right now. See? Okay, so here's a small little quirk about this fight. When you get to this final phase, none of your shots matter until she starts shooting her stealth. I discovered that, I think it was last year, actually. It was a few months ago? It might have been last. Either way, it's semi-recent. It's my favorite discovery. At least one of my favorite recent discoveries in the past few years. Not a huge difference on normal, but other categories, it's godsend. Well. That was an okay fight. Ah, whatever. It matters. You'll be able to tank one more, actually. This risky? Yes, but... Yay, didn't die. As opposed to a mean one? Walk be slow. I see her. Very French of you. Oh. No French. We got a Canadian right here in chat. He verifies this. Oh, I guess. I guess also counts in, I suppose. Très bien. Je ne parle pas français. Oh, wait. Dang, that's dedication. Okay, so I really didn't need to save 3 vials to collateral shot the laser smile, because you can hope to get lucky, but just to make my life easier. I just save it.
Collateral shot.
That's a kill for you. I stress the vision. That's a wise word. Are you a Pokemon now? Ghost now? Tough fight. I tweeted about it? Dang, it was that good of a beer, I guess.
Life, wonderful indeed.
Alright. Let's see the kill count here. Nate hasn't returned yet from wherever he went, but he was close. He guessed 4, it's actually 5. So here's another case where it's seemingly not counting something. So I killed in encounter 1 the micro, the ceramic, and the mithril. Ayami is a edge case, not really sure. You don't really technically you fight her, but you don't really kill her. That's maybe 4. And then I kill a camellia, Ayami, I guess a real kill. And then the laser, and then Curtis, so it's not counting some of those. You could probably say that one of the Ayami kills doesn't count because you don't really kill her, but either way, it's another weird case. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm really nervous about alter ego. I'm gonna save midway through the chapter. Gentok, ban yourself. So we'll see how it goes. I'm actually gonna save beginning. I probably shouldn't have saved there, and I mean, there's a chance I could have messed up, and probably shouldn't have done that save. I did update the thing, right? Kill count. I'm using a text document. So I'm just modifying the text document. I have it open and then I save. Figured it was easier than having to edit it in OBS directly.
What?
Wait, did you hear the GameCube case open? I mean, it's a DVD case, but I don't have it in the actual case. But, no. I mean, it does. I was thinking of making like a layout where I would essentially like replace it for like, the in-game time one, but have it count for kills. But then that seemed like way too much effort, so I figured it'd just be easier just to have everything. And plus, it would look more congruent if I had everything just written as text, and then just have the timer be a thing. Dang. So, don't open case right next to the mic. Granted, I wasn't even right next to the mic, but that loud, I guess. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get the color sample. Wait, I'm paranoid. I did pick up this one, right? Yep. I'm gonna pick up the color sample. I'm here. Mask. Switch to con, and then I'm gonna save. Because when I leave this Harmon room, it'll keep the very good position I can to walk past these enemies. That worry. And like I said, this entire chapter, more so than a regular speedrun, is really, really something. So I fully expect to reload this at least. And then when I make a save midway, I fully expect to reload several times. Okay, so this setup is easy. Puts me in a position where all I need to do is hold down. Hold up. Alas, my controller, being my busted controller, did not press up immediately, but I still made it through without getting hit, which is nice. Aren't you? Take it really safe there with the laser. I could have scanned it, moved forward, dodge roll the phantom, hopefully get it, and then run back. But I'm really anxious right now, so. Okay. Oh, dang it, I did that too early. Normally you can dodge roll them both, but whatever. I didn't know you could actually not dodge roll one, but not the other. That's new information to me. Okay, that room, aside from that weird opening, the mithril and the another, I actually managed to make it through pretty quickly. And I still haven't killed anything yet. in case you haven't noticed. I killed the past. Okay. Waiting for him to get close. Hey, laser. Bye, laser. Oh, I totally forgot about that camera shift. But I managed to make that work really quickly. It was a little bit risky there. So far, not falling apart. I haven't gotten hit yet. Okay. Wait. Here's the make or break a part of this segment. Not quite out of the woods yet. Okay, I took it super safe there by pausing. Whew. Alright, we're good. For now. Get a bit of a respite. Walking to the save spot. In this part, you really can't do anything but just clumsily tank all of these enemies here. So that's 3 for Dan. And that's all the Dan I can use. Okay, so he can take 6 hits total with Stamina Ring. Seventh kills him, so I have 1. 1 of 6 tanks. I am going to save here because I need it. I'm so glad the save spot is here. All for Dan and Dan for 1. Cover. So I need to save here. Really glad this is a safe spot. Really glad. And I can't use any blood to heal. None of it can be used for healing, but I have just enough and health left on all the remaining smiles. Or remaining smiths, rather to make it through, if barely. Okay, had I missed that, I would have reset. This one, if I miss, not a reset, but Not great. Yeah. That's 2 hits. 4 hits. Wait, 3 hits. 4 hits. Now we're 4 hits. I can only tank 2. 2 left. Want that painting? So I have 2 hits on Mask, 2 hits on Con left. 4 hits total. Like I said, that's barely enough. Just barely enough. So I have 4 vials, but I need 1 vial to get past an upcoming area. In theory, you can maybe do it without a Mach speed, but you'll see why. And I need 3 vials for a collateral shot on the not duplicator. I picked it up, yep. Double checking because I'm paranoid. So this is the room where I more or less need a collateral shot. In theory, you could dodge roll everything here, but that'd just be way too much.
Dangerous.
To worry about. It'd be way too difficult. Because all you need to do here is just mock, hold right, run, everything misses you. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Is this not a save room? What question mark? Yes! Oh, I'm actually gonna save here. I'm taking it. I don't know what the question mark is for now. I can't believe I forgot about that when I was practicing. It does result in a different camera angle though, which is kind of lame. Seriously, I'm mystified by your question mark. What did I say? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I switched to stamina ring, but I might be able to get past this now. Without getting hit. Okay. Whoa, okay. That... Okay, I can actually breathe. I still have 2 tanks left on Mask. I don't need them, but... I have one tank left on cons, so we're all good. Ooh, I was actually really worried that I'd have to reload more than once. I even took that extra save. This is probably the best I could have hoped for, all things considered. So I've killed the Camellia, and then I killed the Duplicator earlier. So those are 2 confirmed kills. I don't kill anything here. Oh, I forgot. This camera angle is also different as a result. Dude. Dude. I don't know what that is, Shentok. And I cannot miss here. Antonym of path. Oh. Kill everything run? That sounds tedious. So I needed to save 3 vials just for that. So that may or may not. I don't know. Actually, that may not count as a kill. It's confusing. Well, says I was actually thinking that. Quick. I was thinking, wait, is he referring to Travis? Talk to Travis as much as possible? ROM hack the game? Place Travis? Bell assist. I've never heard that word. I probably never will.
First matchup, Harmon Smith versus Handsome Red.
Okay, so take your guess, and those who know the answer, don't spoil. Do you expect these individual kills for each Handsome in the count, or do you expect them to count as a 1 kill?
Next matchup, Con Smith
Warmonger?
versus Handsome White Pearl.
Okay. To be honest, a Warmonger run sounds way cooler than a Bell assist run.
Our third matchup is Coyote Smith versus Handsome Gold. Fucked. Fourth matchup, Coyote Smith versus Handsome Light Brown. Fifth matchup, Kevin Smith versus Handsome Dead. Sixth matchup, Dan Smith versus Handsome Blue.
Oh, thank you.
Seventh matchup, Masked Smith versus Handsome Purple. Hajime, Hajime.
They know who's the strongest.
Final matchup, GCN Smith versus Handsome Pink. Hajime, Hajime.
Alright, so take your guess at the kill count. Yep, it's only 2. As far as I can tell, it only counts the Camellia and the duplicator next to the Camellia. Because I know for a fact the duplicators do count for kills. Camellia is an obvious kill. For some reason, it's not counting the not duplicator outside of Trevor Pearl Harbor's door, and it's not counting the handsome end. It's very strange, but it's still really cool to see a kill count that low. Blew my mind back in the day, and it still blows my mind now. And after that nerve-wracking chapter that went really well, Smile is much, much easier. It's basically the speedrun route with a few minor differences. Yeah, I expect this run to be 3:15, getting close to that. Hey Edo, bye Edo. Of course, Dave. Because you never know. Like 1 or 2 bits that I'm worried about, but for the most part I should be able to do it. This floor, 100% identical. As far as strats go. There are a few interesting differences to this chapter, but at least the floor route is similar. Yeah, I'm going to the same floors. Ah, I thought I could make it. So whoever's assigned to this room, like if they're a guest, do they just need the ability to unlock padlocks, or do they have like a very special key? Will you get past that? Yes? Okay, good answer. So far, I've only killed one enemy. Just the micro. Oh, look at that! You see the head of the bomb head open and close even as I'm switching personalities. I've never noticed that before. What else have you noticed? Well, I don't know. I know a lot about this game, but I'm not going to claim I know everything. Oh snap. Fox with the gun. Violent. Very violent of you. That's something I would do. That's one. So for this room, I have to either tank or dodge roll the flower smile. And then I actually have to get the camellia to run away and kill itself before I can throw the duplicator. Oh, I did that in practice. This is awkward. I didn't need to turn around there.
They know who's the strongest.
He stays mats just a bit longer for some dodge roll. I could potentially die here if I'm not careful. And deliberate tank there. I have one vial of blood, and that's exactly the amount I'll need. To get through this entire rest of this chapter. Not much concern. Oh, and here's a small little thing. I actually totally forgot about this until I double checked my previous run, just to get this guy to get there immediately. I tank that. That way, I don't need to worry about these guys right here. I guess in theory that's risky in that I could have potentially hit his weak spot, but the chance of that happening are pretty small. Not really too worried about that. So, the duplicator also counts as a kill, so we're at a kill count of 2. Last vial of blood, just so I can get this part without needing more enemies. Because Killer7. Rather fast, I like it. Well, I mean, if you're an assassin and you want to take care of a problem as stylishly as possible, wouldn't you just shoot the core? Probably not, but still. Damn, this. So this is just regular old speedrun stuff. I was gonna say something about removing the flowers there in the past, but I'm glad I didn't, because it would have sounded so awkward. So this will be the 3rd kill of chapter. Laughing intensifies. No, we're not gonna go that risky. I was thinking of not moving back, but Not like I'm going for super fast strats. the 3 kills from this chapter. I'm gonna save. I don't think I need it, but you never know. I'm gonna save here because really awkward to save in Smile. Smile 2. Single segment? Never in a million years, Shin. Nate, you should look at the kill counter for encounter. Or not encounter, alter ego, rather. I'm surprised you reacted to that, and not alter ego first. But welcome back. Okay, so Smile 2 on Pacifist is really silly. Who do I kill? Okay, so encounter is, or rather alter ego is really weird. So I kill the Camellia before the duplicator and then the duplicator itself. That's 2 confirmed, and then it gets weird. Because the not duplicator apparently doesn't count as a kill. You know, the one before the door? For Pearl Harbor's door? And then the Handsome Men don't seem to count at all, so it's just very strange. The rap for this chapter is Demask. If it just... I probably didn't have to dodge roll that guy, but... Actually, I was gonna do that, Nate. Just for fun. There's no point to it, but... we have fun here. First, I'm just gonna do it the regular way. Yeah, but the amount of time it takes to get it is... It's not that long of a fight, the amount of time it takes to get it. Overall, you're still wasting time. But hey, why not? Gundam Mask it is. Receive the Iron Mask. I guess that's the real name. It's still Gundam Mask in my heart. Still a totally random upgrade, but whatever. It's just look at that. Look at those spikes, dude. I still don't get what they were thinking with. Or with any of its costumes beyond the first. Gundam. Touche.
They know who's the strongest.
I wasn't pretty sure that was part of Simna's testing, wasn't it? Oh no, you tested up to, like, from, you changed the mask there. Fair point. Huh. How much blood do I have? May as well use that for Galactic Tomahawk, considering since I only have 2 vials instead of 3, not like I can collateral shot Greg. That's a thought. See, this is why I'm glad. Like, the Pacifist Run taught me so much about this game when I first started, and it is still giving us ideas. Wait, how about this? You kill Kaede, or rather not that. Rather, you kill one Smile, one Mithril as Kaede. You turn into Mask. Then, would that affect anything? Oh, he's already dead. Yeah, glad I thought of using the level 2 shot. I didn't do that in practice, but I'm glad it came to me now. Overall, this run has gone really well. Haven't messed up too much. The only time I've had to reset due to just me messing up is Sunset 2, because I missed the Camellia, but even Alter Ego I didn't have to reset, which I'm so happy about. Yeah, I'm really happy about this run. And now it's basically your average end game. So in this chapter, Smile Part 2, I killed the Camellia, the Duplicator, and the Galactic Tomahawk so far. Whoops. And I'll test that, Nate. I want to see if killing one Mithril as Kaede and then turning Mask might be. Or wait, maybe kill all of them as Kaede, and then switch to Mask. At least on normal, wouldn't be that bad. We probably have to keep the Killer 8 strat the same, but I don't know. It's not that bad to kill the Mithrils as Kaede, I think. You'd still save a non-essential swap to Kevin. That's a lot to think about. I'll test it when I have the chance later. Actually, elbow. No one has a social security code like Pacifist. Like it. Wait, had to add a stamp to the run, you know? Came to me in the moment. Oh, oh, fine. For you. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, this is basically where Pacifist elements end. There's I guess one or two small details at the end in the spirit of the run that I do. Yeah. This has been a Pacifist run of Killer7. In one sitting. Not single segment, but one sitting. There. Really solid run. I'm a Pacifist Run, thank you. I guess my life is a Pacifist Run, considering I have not killed any. Yeah, it looks like this might be closer to like a 320. Get a pick splash for you. Does that have Cairo and Tony Hawk on it? I will say though, even though Hess does annoy me, as far as like running goes, you read through his story, it's actually kind of sad. Like that line when he says, "Thanks for finishing me off," that's actually a really sad line. Think about it. Oh, darn you. That's okay. I don't have any blood. I didn't have enough for the collateral shot, so I used it for Black Tomahawk, so do the old-fashioned way. And let me think. I had 3 kills in Smile 1. The Micro, the Duplicator, and the Mithril. And then for this one, I killed the Camellia, the Galactic Tomahawk, and the Duplicator. I think Greg counts as 1. And then the one black smile that you kill also counts. Killer7 did confirm that these do count as kills with the golden gun. I'm gonna get water while I have the chance again. Dang, not even the power of Gundam could save Mask. That counts as a kill. And Greg counts the kill, pretty sure. I actually think all the kills in Mile are accounted for. And no kill count till the end of the credits. Oh yeah, that's a good collage. That's a good collage, Nate. I like it. Digging it. I like Mondo there. The moon counts the kill? Good question. Oh, what am I turning around for? Yeah, and this is basically just the same. Overall, really great run. I'm especially happy that I managed to come up with a few nice things along the way. Like, remembering the extra save room in Alter Ego, even though I didn't need it, because Alter Ego went really well. But I thought of it. And then using the extra blood on the Galactic Tomahawk, rather than just letting it sit there, which I believe I did in practice. Really, really nice things in this room. Happy. There's only one more thing that I count as a kill. Coming up. In Lion, rather, not in this chapter. How's everybody doing? You're all doing well. Creepy? I can imagine. 3-hour runs do that. Good run? Thank you. Just a bit longer. I'm actually really glad that, knock on wood, because this could still happen, but my internet, holding up. Considering yesterday I had a weird issue where it went down a few times, but that's a fluke, considering my internet has been mostly okay. Can't have my bitrate too high, but for what it is, I've at least been able to stream. Mostly consistent frame rate. So I have all of this in one recording. Yep, absolutely have to. I mean, even tanking, even the speedrun, the difference between tanking them and not tanking them. So minor, not even really it's almost irrelevant. Well, a Killer 8 Pacifist would be the most annoying thing to route. I would never try that. Like first I would never try it at all. And then let's say if I did try it, I would never do it in a single sitting, because that just sounds all sorts of pain. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't think it'd be fun. I think it'd be painful, like I said, but because then you would probably have to kill like a good bit more, or just do a bunch of risky dodge rolls and hope you don't miss them. Oh no, I put my foot down. Yes. I have my limits. I'm the guy who attempted to fight AP8 Ayami 2 as Garcian. And even I would not do Pacifist. Killer 8. Heck, in theory, I think Pacifist JP8 might be almost the equivalent of normal, if not easier, because you have young Harmon. He can tank a lot because of the damage, but you can tank like the same amount as Deadly, so... No, I didn't kill her. Remember, I told you, I fought her for an hour, like literally an hour, and then I died. Up left. And my hand was pretty sore after that. Because I didn't let go of the R button that entire time. I want to do it, but it's also like an hour fight, so I'm not gonna. I haven't drummed up the courage to do it again. But I will one day. I got to where she was super fast, so she was at least in her final third of health, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna do it, but not anytime soon, unless I get inspired.
No, it wasn't me. It can't be. It's all a misunderstanding.
And we'll get the kill count after that. Oh yeah, I'm really wondering what they're gonna do with PC Killer7, and then like a Japanese, like the Japanese piece release, if it'll still be based on a US localization or if they get their own version. I'm really curious. He didn't really do much. He voices Hiro Kasai, and then pretty sure he voices Edo, even though he's not listed. He voiced that. Oh, he already has a voice. I can't voice someone else already has a voice. Gosh, Shenton. That's not how it works. Killer7 where I do all the voices. That sounds like a lot of work. Alright, guess the kill count here. There we go. 8 between Smile Part 1 and Part 2. We're close, Nate. 7. Very close. Yeah, exactly. You got me. I was going to say, in the spirit of the run, I am going to let Matsukin live. I don't need to save here. So, unlike every other time where I give everyone the choice of kill or save Japan, I am letting Matsukin and Japan live. I was watching anime earlier. Why would I want to kill it? Yeah, this chapter is... yeah. Right. Thanks for hanging out, Poik. I will catch you later. Have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, Nate. Almost there. Kills. So far, I have not shot anything, so... 100. Wow, you're ambitious. I mean, that's not right, but at least you're ambitious. Okay, let him live. Welcome, Face Touch. Alas, you did. If nothing else, I will highlight this run. Welcome. You at least get to see the final kill count. Okay, so Lion has no kill counter. However, I am counting killing the last shot smile here as a kill, adding to the counter, the final count, because you're shooting him, he blatantly dies. And I'll let these final two cutscenes play. That's a death. Might as well see the Japan Lives cutscene. Ooh. Oh, alright, well, I guess I'll see you later, Shentok. The kill count is exactly what I expected. I've actually done this run before. I have a segmented run, a really outdated segmented run on YouTube. I'm leaving it. Well, whatever, Shentok, gosh. But I knew all of these values before doing this run. Even with me reviving this challenge run, that everything ended up being the same as far as the kill account went. Oh yep, and I was right. This is closer to a 320 than a 350. know that guy. Not personally, but he makes good games.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harmon, the world won't change. All it does is turn. Now, let's dance.
And there you have it. Killer7 with a final kill count of 38. And I'll put that with the disclaimer with, as I've been saying throughout this entire run, the kill count is, the kill counter at the end of each chapter is weirdly inaccurate and ambiguous, but I've just been going on and I've been using it just for the sake of, you know, keeping it simple and objective, even if it is a little off. But for all intents and purposes, I've done a pacifist run where I only killed 38 enemies in the game. So yeah, I did the pacifist run years ago. It was my first step into playing this game in a very fast manner, even if it wasn't a real speedrun, even if this wasn't a real speedrun. So it feels good to do it again and do so in one sitting under 3.5 hours. And thank you all for the GGs and kind words. This was a great run, and I'm really happy about it. So I am done for the day. I was